I grew up very Catholic in India because of my family's history of being colonized by the Portuguese with strong British Christian colonial influences as well. So because of this, being queer and sex positive was connected to ideas of sin and feelings of guilt, lots of guilt as a young person. Interestingly, I was also taught by my family that being queer and sex positive was a problem of Western countries that had lost their way or their faith. In my late teens, I moved to the US, and then in my early 20s, I moved to Canada. At first, I really bought into the idea that these North American settler states were progressive, and I only understood my queer and sexual identity as something that needed to be qualified by white people. So as a brown person trying to figure out gender identity at the time, I thought in order to be genderqueer, I needed to wear my hair really short, for example. I also really valued being thin at the time as a way to seem androgynous, which I now understand to be very racist and anti-fat. Yeah, I thought the white non-binary aesthetic was the gold standard of genderqueer expression. And the reality is I was never really able to fit those standards in my body mind. So I spent years feeling like I wasn't queer enough and that I never would be. And it was not until I was 30 that I found an amazing South Asian therapist who's also queer, who helped me with my gender identity and sexuality journey. And they helped me understand that I don't have to fit this white mold of queerness. I can have long hair and use they, them pronouns. I don't have to prioritize being thin as a way to feel good about my body and gender identity. My therapist also gave me lots of great things to read, works like Khadija Kanji's dissertation, "The Gays Aren't All White, the Desis Aren't All Straight." And I started reading about queer Indian history and about how colonialism informed a lot of the anti-queer laws and culture in India, and that decriminalizing queerness at home is not us catching up to the progressive West. It's going back to our roots in many ways. So now I'm trying to figure out very slowly what being a Desi queer means for me. I am still learning, and I wish it didn't take me this long to get here, but I'm grateful. It was life-changing to find a South Asian genderqueer sex-positive therapist to hold and guide me in this journey. I don't know where I'd be without them, and I think that being able to access supports from folks in affinity groups, whether an elder, a mentor, or a therapist, can be really transformative. And that is all.